I graduated from Ole Miss in 1973 and went to work for an insurance company. That's after I graduated in Birmingham, Alabama. The insurance company is USF&G. They were acquired by St. Paul Insurance Company, who was acquired by Travelers Insurance Company. There's been consolidation in our industry. And in 1976, I went to work for Barksdale Bonding and Insurance. And after a few years, became a minority owner, and after a few more years, became a majority owner. Mm-hmm. We sold to Regions Financial on January 1, 2008.
Okay. And is it okay, can we talk a little bit about Barksdale, maybe the history of that company?
Sure. Barksdale Bonding and Insurance originally was started by Mr. Robert Barksdale. He passed away in the early 60s. I have a plaque in my office that was given to him by the Maryland Casualty Company dated 1933. Wow. So, although I don't know the exact origin and date of the start of the Robert Barksdale agency, we know that it was either in the late 20s or the early 30s. I've got the plaque to prove it.
Mm-hmm. And I guess they're pretty much they were an institution in Mississippi or here in Jackson.
Mr. Barksdale died in the early 60s. A gentleman named Steve Grantham bought the agency at that time, and I changed the name to Barksdale Bonding and Insurance. And through a succession of ownerships, in the early 80s, I became a majority owner and had two other partners, Billy Ray Adams and Norman Agent. Gage Gibbs came right after that. Mike Bracken came after that, and we just continued growing. And in 2008, thought we had a better opportunity with Regions Financial and Regions Bank.
Right, right. And Barksdale, I mean, that was just in Mississippi. That they didn't have. I mean, they weren't as big as Regions, obviously. But
no way. Barksdale has a office in Troy, Alabama, and also an office in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And we do business in Tennessee as well as South Alabama.
Okay. Okay. How has insurance changed just in the last 25 years, maybe, and just maybe comparing Barksdale with folks like Regions? And
well, there's been a tremendous amount of consolidation in the insurance industry. I mentioned earlier that USF&G, who had the largest market share, was acquired by St. Paul, who was acquired by Travelers. Those three large insurance companies are now one insurance company. There's been a tremendous amount of consolidation in the industry. If you look at Barksdale, while we're a large insurance agency, realistically we're a small business. There's no way you could define Regions Financial as a small business.
Right.
Their market share, as I understand it, in the state of Mississippi is in the high teens, maybe even 20%. Our market share from the insurance side, as a large insurance agency in the state of Mississippi, our market share is probably less than 1%.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. And maybe can you talk about some of the pros and cons of being a small insurance company versus being a larger insurance company?
With the consolidation of the insurance industry nationwide, the more clout you have in the marketplace means the better products we can bring to our customers. And as part of Regions Insurance Group, who is the 18th largest insurance provider in the United States, we're doing more business with more carriers, which gives us more clout with those carriers, which in turn gives better products and better pricing to our customers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How is the insurance market now as far as jobs with this recession?
On the carrier side, as recently as yesterday, I was with some carriers, and they're still hiring. They're hiring interns and they're hiring college graduates to fulfill their needs. In our industry, though, we haven't done a good job of providing information to graduate students or students who are graduating to come into our industry. I don't think people graduating from college see the insurance industry as a real sexy industry, and truly it's not. But it is a great career, and it's done well for me, and it's done well for everybody here.
Mm-hmm. So maybe how would you or your office try to help help them understand that, I guess, the next generation?
Well, we're involved in the various schools of insurance, the one at Mississippi State, the one at Ole Miss. We participate on their boards. We go to their careers day. We see the resumes of their students that are graduating and the ones that are in the program. We've hired interns in the past. We've encouraged both of those schools to give the interns credit hours for working here in the summer as they intern. And we've dealt with interns throughout the industry, not just the ones that work with us, but there's one that we visited with yesterday, as a matter of fact,
okay.
who was interning with Zurich America Insurance Company.